Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Flawless, what's good, my bro?
Yo, I'm blessed, fam. What you saying? Everything good?
Calm, bro. Can't complain, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Man's just enjoying the victory lap, fam.
And the win, yeah, I know. We all are, man. What a win. I'm saying, what a win. And a deserved win at that. That was the best part about it. Like,
Mm,
people can't even begrudge and say, oh, United didn't deserve it. It's always good to beat them, look. And we haven't in
hmm
such a long time.
I'll be honest, even if you hate us, I don't think you can say we didn't deserve that win, bro. Like, that was a comfortable win, bro.
Even rival fans have said it. I've heard
Mm,
all types of rival fans say it. Yeah, I heard no Arsenal fans say, oh, they was unlucky or this, that, and the third. And other fans, Liverpool, Chelsea, like, hey, you know what? City United played well. Props to them, and we
mm,
did. Props to Carrick and the players, still over the moon about it. 100%.
hmm No, 100%. This is what it is, bro. Like, even your most staunch Arsenal fans have said to me, oh, you know what? Fucking hell, like, you know what I mean? You lot deserved it, bro. Like, bro, they offered nothing. Do you know what I mean? And they thought they scumbag the draw. Do you know what I'm saying? But football won, man. Justice prevailed.
We did. That thing was so horrible, man. Like, I've never seen a team just play for set pieces. They literally Super Saiyan Stoke. It's literally like they're in red and white. I thought we was back at the Britannia. Like long
Right.
throws and set pieces and corners and stuff like that. And it's like, yes, that can be a part of your arsenal, no pun intended, but from open play, nothing. Dalot
Mm.
comfortable. Luke Shaw for the most part, especially when DORGU helped him out or Casemiro went over there, comfortable. Centre
Yep.
backs calm. Casemiro and Maino, you know, the pivot that is so terrible and our midfield's awful and fine. That's where the first goal came from, was in Bremo and Bruno pressing cohesively. And that's where the
Mhm.
mistake came from when Zubimendi played that fantastic pass to Bremo. It was the best assist of the game, if we're being really real. Thought there was Maino's.
Real talk.
For real. It's a quality pass, lovely way, right through to Mbeumo for him to score and composed.
I hear it 100%, man. So I don't know. It's
Real
interesting.
champion.
Man said, what's that? Varane revealed he celebrated winning domestic cups with United more than Champions League with Real Madrid. But that means more, blood. You know what's mad about Man United, yeah? It's like, for as shit as we've been for so long, yeah, when players join us, yeah, they understand that our club's like no other club. You know them, man.
Huh?
And that's just what it is. Because even Real Madrid, yeah, Real Madrid win real bare trophies, but that's one soulless club, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
proper soulless, blood. You know them ones like who are Real Madrid's fucking legends, bro? It's like, you know what I mean? Zidane's probably the only one, yeah, that was there, yeah, that still has a connection to the club. You know them ones there. Like that club is soulless, bro. Like the way that they dealt with Sergio Ramos, he don't even really fuck with them like that. Man's gone back to fucking Seville and that. Like, you get me? Like R9 is just
yeah.
doing what R9's doing. Figo's doing what he's doing. Like
You don't
these
see
men
a
don't
Raul
fuck
there.
with them no more.
I'm trying to think. I've never seen a Raul there
But
or
where's Raul, blood?
Where's Fernando Herrero? You know what I'm saying?
Where are these men, bro? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, where are they, blood?
Where's
Fernando
Salgado?
Hierro, blood. He's a Bolton legend. You know them ones.
Yo,
there?
I'm gonna say Herrera will probably go back to the Reebok before he goes back to the
Bro,
Bernabeu.
it's
Yo,
crazy.
they might
That
tempo.
club is soulless, blood.
It
You know
is
what I
because
mean?
they
It's
win.
soulless.
Because they are literally win and that's it. Go there or win, and of course they booed their own. They booed Gareth Bale, who scored goals to help them win the Champions League. Booed Cristiano Ronaldo. It's mad. They're like when you say that, whereas us,
soulless, man, like that club, innit? So obviously coming to Man United, where it's like even if you're shit, the fans will support you.
We support.
You know them, even if you're shit, blood. Like the way these man, you know the way these man supported Ruben Amorim, yeah. Like, I'll be real. It shows what kind of a scumbag human being Ruben Amorim is, yeah. That he didn't come out. He didn't even come out and address the fans, you know. He's the only manager in recent times that's been sacked that hasn't addressed the fans. And to be fair, he's been backed more than any other manager by the fans because nobody was more deserving of a sacking than him. And the fans, for the most part, stood by him at the grounds, bro, when really they should have been pelting him.
Sang his name? Brother. If anyone who should have been booed, it should have been him. We had a 31% win rate, and the fans still back him now. I go on socials and I see certain tweets and I see certain Instagram posts and comments on Instagram posts and people talking about, oh, he still should have been backed. Oh, he laid the foundation for Carrick to do this. But I thought the club, I thought the players were terrible and they needed a complete overhaul. Our fans are loyal to a default. We are loyal to a default. Like we are beyond Tony Ayo. That's what it is.
Thing,
we are literally beyond. Like 14 wins in 13 months, and that man sang his name.
Man the brother couldn't even, and he couldn't even release a statement. Not even a little Instagram post or nothing that had been proofread by his lawyers or something. Just thanking the fans. He could have blanked. He could have blanked the owners and whatever. And he could have thanked the fans. Bro, nothing. My man sailed off into the sunset, with his fucking tail between his legs. And was out here smiling for the paparazzi, you know. He's a scumbag.
Ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. How stupid do you feel to the fans who backed him? Like, how daft do you feel? Because he could have easily came out and said, thank you to the fans who supported me. Even if he didn't want the fans who have been critical of him. Thank you to the match-going fans who watched this. That's what you should have been doing. We won 14 matches. We was winning 1 game per month. We scored, granted, it wasn't all under him, but we scored 44 league goals last season. We're at 41 now. 44 in total, people, for the entire season. We're not even in February, and we scored 41 already. Everybody is still 0 clean sheets away from home under him. Carrick's already half of his clean sheet record. He had 2, Carrick had 1. 35 league matches to win back-to-back games.
Yeah, and Carrick done it off rip, bro.
Off rip.
When he got sacked, he was probably looking at this run thinking, you know what? Man's going to get a little bit of get back. You know them ones. When he saw City and Arsenal back-to-back, he probably thought we was going to lose those games, innit? And Michael Carrick has just stepped through that unscathed there. I can't lie, bro. It's a different kind of feeling right now, bro. I think this is what it is with a lot of the guys, because United ain't really been good since this football YouTube thing's been a thing. So people don't understand that, when United are good, the vibe's different, because you know them way there. Like, and the funny thing is, those are people talk shit about us, but these man respect us, bro. Like, this is the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? They respect us, because as soon as we beat Arsenal, all of these so-called rival fans, brother, they're used to us doing this slyly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like United's the big brother that you call, to back the beef, when everything's going wrong, because you just know we're going to sort it out. Like, that's how it's always been, bro. Every time a team gets too confident, we just step in. Like, this is what we always do. We did it when Roman's new money came through and everyone was like, oh shit, Roman Abramovich. Fergie was like, nah, relax, bro.
The big bad wolf type.
Yeah, he said, relax, bro. Like, give me my title back. You know them ones. That's what that man done. Even when City came through initially, and they were spending all that money, we were like, come on, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like relax in it. Like, every time a team was doing the mad thing, we said, all right, cool, but just give me my trophy back now.
Give me my trophy back. Even if they got one, we then go and take it back.
Bro, like when Arsenal did it, we were like, all right, cool, safe, give me my trophy back. Never let them get a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro. So like when we beat Arsenal and City, everyone was looking like, rare. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that washed up gangster, bro. Like, man, still, like, he's on stuff still. You know the way there?
Because you would have thought we got quality. You would have thought that looking at the team, we would have quality, and just simplifying the game and giving them simple instructions on and off the ball would help. And it's crazy how much Arsenal fans, not all of them, but a proportion of them on social media talk shit, to the point I seen Liverpool fans celebrating our win. That's what it's like. I seen Liverpool fans saying, hey, you know what? I despise Manchester United. You're number 1 up, but I'm tired of these lot. That's how unsufferable they are. And you mentioned it as well about just like a crime against the game, the way they play football. There's being effective and being pragmatic and being defensively solid, but they take it to a whole new level. You just mentioned Chelsea. We've seen Mourinho's Chelsea. Yes, they were defensively solid, but they had flying wingers. Let's not act like they didn't have Robin and Duff. Let's not act like they didn't have Drogba. They didn't have Lampard breaking from the midfield. But with Arsenal, it's nothing. Did you see that? I know you've seen them stats. When you know about their attackers.
It's nasty. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty, bro. But this is why when the man laughed at me, when I said, that I think we got the best attack in the league, maybe second best attack after Man City, like on paper. Man were laughing at me saying, oh yeah, why are you 7th? Why are you 8th and all that? Bro, when you look at them statistics there, bro, tells you everything you need to know, bro. 17th in the league for goals from open play, bro. That's a disgrace, bro. And that's a combination of not creating chances and a combination of zero quality, bro. Saka can't shoot, blood. His shooting technique is rubbish, bro. Noni can't shoot. His shooting technique is rubbish. Gyökeres can't even control the ball to get a shot off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at them, Martinelli can't shoot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that from a technical standpoint, their attackers are poor, bro. Trossard's probably their best finisher. And
he's the cleanest striker in the world. Probably him and Marino, to be honest.
The most clinical finisher, Trossard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, come on, bro. Like, he's not a serious guy. So when my man were looking at us, I was like, no, bro. Like, on paper, like, legit. When I look at Ahmad, and that was before we added DORGU. Do you know what I mean? When I looked at Ahmad, when I looked at Mbuma, when I looked at Cunha, when I looked at Sesko, when I looked at Xerxes, the depth, and now you add DORGU to that, that's 6 attackers, bro.
I'd Shea Lacey. I'd even throw Shea Lacey in there as well. I only seen him for half a game.
And the wickedest thing is, when you look at Manchester City, if we're keeping it all the way 100, DORGU ain't a goal threat. You know that one? Like, he's not. Do you know what I'm saying? Man does a little shaky leg thing, but there's no end product.
Cross and hit the first man.
And then Savinho on the other side ain't a goal threat either. You know them? So we're looking at Mamouche, Cherky, Erling, but they've got my man now, Semenyo. So now Semenyo added real firepower. Do you know what I'm saying? Before Semenyo, they only had 3 men that you could really call a goal threat, bro. And that has been City's problem this season, is they're relying so heavily on Erling to score the goals because their attack didn't really have goals in it.
Yeah, it's
literally so they're relying on Foden to break in from midfield and get them goals and all these other things. But City have added real, bruv. Semenyo's he's a killer. If he's anything, he's a killer.
Yeah. Like, that's why when we was linked to him, we spoke about, I think, as the news broke that he was going to Manchester City. That's why I was like, we take Semenyo 100%.
And that's another thing that we can thank Ruben Amorim for, because I believe we get Semenyo. If we had Carrick here, we get Semenyo, blood. All the Semenyo talk was, don't want to play wing back.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a better project. You can sell it better. That's what that is. And he has set us back with that. I look at the league, how much he set us back. And Carrick has shown that. When people are all the people who were saying, oh, what if it gets worse? Okay, it could have got worse. What happens if it gets better? Carrick's a novice, people. Let's get that right. Like, Carrick, in regards to managing Premier League games, I don't think he's managed 10 games. And he has made someone like Amorim, who is much more experienced than him, absolutely look foolish. You just mentioned it before about Amorim would have been looking at it and going, oh, City, Arsenal. Oh, yeah, let's see how this goes. And not only has he won those games, he's won those games in impressive fashion. He's also got back-to-back wins in both of them, when general consensus was, hey, we getting max 3 points. Even the most optimistic people were saying 4. There was the odd people who was like, yeah, United will win both games. Like, what are we doing out here? Like, and all Carrick has come in and done is, again, it's simplified the game, and that's credit to him. Managers be doing too much.
Yeah, but that's always been my argument from the beginning. My argument has always been, managers are over complicating the game, and not for the better, bro. Like, even the fact that Lomans came out and he said that, what Carrick's done, is literally just simplify everything, bro. Like, what the noise that was coming out, from the Man United dressing room was that Ruben Amorim was doing way too much, bro. They said that sometimes the training sessions were almost at walking pace, and it was bare, like, my man thought he was playing chess, blood, doing bare things and just trying to always outthink the opponent and do all these other things. Brother, just let these men play football, blood.
You're doing too much. Because we all heard the phrase, this is chess, not checkers. No, sometimes football is checkers. You know why football is checkers? Simple game. I can't play chess. I can play checkers. You know why? Simple game. Why are you complicating it, man? It's really simple. Shout out to my guy Lex, who says this all the time. Footballers have brains. Yes, you can give them tactical instruction, but let them think for themselves. Why are you over-coaching? And we could see, not even being at the training sessions, that it was over-coaching and the instructions was over-complicated. What are we trying to do here? That's what it was. That's how you know it was a mess. That's how you know it's an overload of information. Whereas Carrick, simple City game, counter-attack. Hey, narrow when we don't have the ball, hit them on the counter-attack when we do have the ball. Simple as that. Even
also, you got to trust your players in transition to make the right decisions, and you're going to trust your players if you trust yourself, bro. If you trust yourself to pick the right team, you ain't got to overcoach, you ain't got to micromanage, you ain't got to do all these other things. So I've been extremely impressed with Michael Carrick, but I was impressed after one game, and people are like, oh, Rants, it's only one game. Brother, listen, when you know what you're looking for, the same way, the same way I identify footballers is the same way I can identify a coach, because it's tactics, bro. There's certain things for me that a footballer has to have, to get my respect.
Like a good first touch, for example.
Yeah, like it's non-negotiable, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why, yeah, when I rate certain players, I rate that. I don't need a sample size. I don't need a big sample size. These men have watched enough watch-alongs with me. As soon as I see a footballer can do one thing, and I'll be like, yo, who's that guy that he could play? Like, that's it. First time I saw Elliot Anderson, yeah, I didn't know who he was. Brother, I saw this guy just receive the ball, yeah, a half turn and just take it past one guy. I was like, yo, this guy, who's this guy? Like,
no.
You know what I mean? Straight away. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Because I was just like, straight away, this guy could play football. Like, I didn't know nothing about him. And this was before all the hype of him getting linked to Man United and to City and all that. The first time I saw Anderson, I was like, yo, this guy looks cold, you know? You know what I mean? He didn't have no real like reputation the way he's got a rep now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just basic things.
It is basic things, but again, that comes back to it. You know what? Manchester United have done very, very, very well in these two games, the basics. And I've been banging on about this, and it's crazy that Lemens, you're not crazy, but it's super, it links in that Lemens is the one that mentioned about him simplifying the game. Because you know who just does the simple things well? Lemens. That's all he's come in and done. Lemens just does the simple things well. That's like when people are like, oh, you lot want the best, you want too much of it. No, basics. This is why I said, hey, Lemens, come in and do the basics. You see when the ball's in the sky and it's in the area, you go out and catch it. That's it.
That's it, bro. That's what I love about this goalkeeper. And he dives for everything with both hands, blood. None of this one-handed fucking camera shit, bro. Everything he's going with both hands. Like, you get me? It's just old school, bro. Like, man, that's what it felt like when we had Edwin van der Sar in goal. Like, none of these single hand saves trying to tip it over the bar for the camera and shit. Two hands behind everything.
Save it, save it properly. His distribution, he'll either pass it to the right or pass it to the left with both feet. And then at times when he needs to go long, he'll actually go long and pick someone out. Bear in mind, people, I've said nothing exceptional. He's not on the edge of the box picking out Ahmad 60 yards away. I don't need that from him. Hey, just do the basic. Come off your line when you need to come off your line. When the ball's in and around you, save it. If you can save it. And he does that more often than not. Basics. And it's mad, like I said, that's why it links in that it was him that said that, because he has done that to the point Lemens plays and we don't worry about the goalkeeper now. That's the biggest compliment I can pay him. And he's nothing exceptional. He's been, hey, basics, solid, good stuff.
But when it's needed of him, he's pulled out some worldies, man.
He's pulled out some good stuff.
You know what I mean? He's pulled out some worldies. But for the most part, like even the header from Saka, it's a crap header. It's straight at the keeper. But bro, if that's a Nana, that goes in, bro.
Yeah, that goes. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Comes from Turkey. He's still doing foolishness over there, man.
You see what I mean, bro? If that's a Nana, that goes through a Nana's hands, and it's 1-0.
I think he misses this. I think the Saka one goes in. Just against us, that low shot that he had, that because that's a good save.
The near post one as well.
The near post one, because Saka's caught that well. He struck that well, and it was going at pace. And again, it looks like a simple save. Oh, no, that goes in. Probably slips through his hands or some shit.
No, you're right, and that's what it is. So it's quality, man. What I've seen from Lomans, and he's kicking as well, bro. Like the way he can float the ball into the striker with both feet, like he gets it over the halfway line. It looks like there's no effort, bro. Like he just sweeps the ball, in the air. It's like he's not hoofing it, bro. Like every time Onana was kicking it, was going out for throw-ins. You remember, bro?
He was supposed to be the ball-playing goalkeeper. That was the craziest part. That was supposed to be his
throw-ins.
Yeah. He was supposed to be an asset, whereas with Lemens, it's done with purpose.
Yeah.
Like he's actually picking somebody out. And that's why he was 17 million. I'm like, people, are you asking for too much? No, same way in these games. What we've asked for, hey, can you go there and apply yourself in the game? Is there effort and endeavor? Is there a game plan? Can we go and compete against Manchester City and Arsenal? And that's what yes, we're capable of going to compete against anybody in the league, because we've just beat general consensus, the two best teams in the league, and deservedly so. Now carry that on.
And they're the two best teams in the league by a little bit as well. There's a bit of daylight between them and everyone else.
People would say they're 1 and 2, no matter who you have 1 and who you have 2. And we've gone there and done that, but it's asking too much to beat Everton at home.
Facts.
It needs time. It's asking too much to beat West Ham at home. It's asking too much to beat Wolves at home. It's asking too much to beat Forest away, Tottenham Hotspur away. Come on, man. Give me a break, man. And look good doing it. No, it takes 400 million in 5 years. Piss off, man.
Facts, man. You know what I mean? And that's why, guys, like, bro, it's a good time. It's a good time to be Man United fans, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where football's an emotional game, innit? And it's one of them ones where, bro, like you can take emotions out of it and see certain things needed to happen. You can see that Ruben Amorim needed to get sacked, but it's one of them ones where there's definitely something in having a manager that just gets this football club, bro. This is why I've been unhappy, bro, because Ruben Amorim, if you know Manchester United, a lot of these guys that call themselves Man United fans, they're not Man United fans, bro. Because if they were Man United fans, like actually fans, like watched every single game, like me since I was a kid, that man I don't miss nothing. I've had a season ticket, blood. When I was a youth, blood, when my team was losing, it would ruin my whole week, bro.
Facts.
You know them ones there, like that at one point, that was my life, bro. Man used to look forward to just watching this team play. Then you bring in a manager like Ruben Amorim that is anti-Manchester United, bro. Like he's just the opposite of everything, that this club has ever been about. He hates the academy. He hates young players. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't respect the fans, bro. He fucked off, didn't even leave you man a letter. He couldn't be leaving me one anyway, because he could suck his mouth. I don't want to hear nothing from him. But all the people that actually supported him, nothing. You know them ones there, bro. Like, negative manager, 5 at the back, playing with 2 defenders as wing backs. Do you know what I'm saying? The shit that we had to go through, and people wonder why I was at the point where I just, bro, I was disillusioned with this football club. I was like, how are they allowing, this guy to do this to us, bro? Like, it felt like a sick joke, bruv.
Yeah, and you have players there that come in disillusioned. I was disinterested, not concerned. Starting watch-alongs late. You know what I'm saying? That 5 minutes before kickoff, 10 minutes before kickoff, sometimes on kickoff, not wanting to do it, not wanting to watch us. That's how you know it's bad. Not wanting to watch us, not wanting to talk about us. So I don't want to talk about this. And like you said, it was negative. It's anti-football. Play attacking football. Go out there, put attackers out there and go for it. And even if we draw or lose, that's why even Fletcher, when he drew against Burnley, hey, you know what? You could do no more. You went for it. You did everything in your power in that game.
This is why I refuse to criticize Fletcher, bro, in that game. I refuse to criticize Darren Fletcher for the simple fact that, even though we drew the game, all the substitutions he made, those are Man United changes. Even bringing on Shea, Man United change. And Shea almost won it for us.
Yeah, he almost cracked it off the bar, and that's what it is.
Almost won it for us, bro. That would have been a proper Man United, like, extra time goal limbs, bro. Like, that's what we grew up on, bro. That's the benchmark. So having Michael Carrick here, the fact that Michael Carrick knows what it means to be a Man United player, to win trophies here, to captain the team, you know what I mean? He knows all of these things, bro. And he was part of arguably our best team ever, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That 08 team was ridiculous.
That 08 team was a fucking cheat code. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's been part of that, and then you see the feedback that loads of people, even CR7 said that he's a very good coach. Fucking Bruno said it. Fucking Morgan Rogers said it. Everyone that's worked with Carrick is like, they rate his thing, bro. So it's one of them things where this just feels amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even all his substitutions were perfect, bro, in the game. All of them.
And again, attacking, he could have easily said, you know what? Arsenal away, we just beat City.
He could have put on Mason Mount.
4 points. He could have put a Mount and said, you know what? 4 points from 6. Good return. Great start.
When he put on Sesko, man could have said, yo, Mount, go left wing, protect Luke Shaw. Just make sure that we don't lose the game.
Man went for it. And it paid dividends. Again, Harris paid dividends, because even if we lose even if we would have drawn that game or lost that game, I wouldn't crash it on Carrick. Nope. I wouldn't crash it on the team. You know why? Because the performance level was there. I'm about performance, because there's no team in the history of football that has consistently performed poorly that's won anything. Performances, back to back to back, let you know where you're at. We've seen teams countless times scam results. We've done it. Years. I've been saying this. We have been Ponzi Scheme FC. We have been Western Holdings FC. Power fans will know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. How many results have we scammed? Or look at Palace. Scammed. Prime example of that. The Palace, we did not perform well in that game, but we went there and looked 2-1. Or why are you crashing on the performance? We won the game because it's not about that. Take like what we talk, Forest, Spurs away, it's a good result. No, it wasn't. No, you know why? Because it was horrible.
Cold. It was horrible. We surrendered We surrendered leads to Forest and Spurs and comfortable leads because the manager made substitutions that destabilized the team, bro. Michael Carrick only made substitutions when he needed to. For the most part, he was like, yo, this ain't broke. I'm leaving it exactly how it is.
Like, you just doing too much. And like, that's
Carrick hasn't used his 5 subs yet, bro.
Yeah, you got certain managers making quadruple subs. But
he hasn't used his 5 subs in any game so far. And the chances are we're not going to see 5 subs unless we're comfortably ahead. Comfortably, because there's no need to always make 5 substitutions, bro. Amorim used to make his customary 2 centre-back changes no matter what happened.
Yeah, it was setting. That's what it was. He had premeditated. You're not watching the game, it's premeditated. No, react to what's going on in the game and understand what's needed. You're there on the sideline. Forget you can have an idea beforehand, but you're like, you know what? I thought we might struggle with this. We're doing very well. Let me leave that. But I thought we do very well with this, but we're struggling here. Okay, let me change that. Maybe the opposition have approached the game different. Reactive. Be proactive. You're watching the game on the bench. You can see that, and you've got coaching staff with you. Can't see that. Can you see that? I'm watching games on a watch-along going, hey, the momentum's not with us, you know. We need to get on the ball and just put 5-6 passes together. Just round the back line. You don't even have to go anywhere. Let's kill this. And we did that very well in the Arsenal games at points. But that's where the manager comes in, is to try and help with that. All right, hey, you know what? 10, drop in a little bit. Help out the midfield just for this 5-10 minutes to see us through this period. What are we doing out here, man? Performances, people. That's why when people were crashing on you drew to Burnley, why are you happy with the performance? Because it was better. That's why. Same way the City performance was very good. The Arsenal performance was very good. And if we draw or lose those games, I'd say very disappointed to lose or draw. But the performance is something to build upon. That's why I'm expecting on the Fulham game. And so forth.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. It's foolish. So, it's absolute nonsense.
And it's dumb, bro. But this is why. You see, the most basic things are what I'm getting the most satisfaction from seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality. When you look at the backroom stuff, 100%. Carrick obviously studied under Jose, but obviously Steve Holland being there, like I keep telling people that were comparing Ollie's tenure to Michael Carrick. Ollie had fucking Mick Phelan fresh out the freezer, blood. Like Mick Phelan, I don't even know if he had a job before Ollie brought, or I think he was in the MLS doing something. He wasn't even a head coach there. He was like filling up water bottles in America or something when Ollie brought him back. Do you know what I'm saying? He was a dinosaur. And then Carrick was doing his badges, bro. And Kieran McKenna was fucking, I think he was the youth coach or something. And then Carrick had to go there and save Ollie because he was embarrassing himself. Now, that's all that was going on, bro. So when you look at Ollie, he never had an experienced number 2 like Steve Holland, bro.
Steve Holland's been at a very, very... Look at the managers he's worked with. That's the top of the game and being in those pressure situations. Man are saying Mourinho, Benitez, and Shaloi. Just those 3 alone.
He was in the Australian league. That's worse than being in America. You know what I'm saying? Brother was in the Australian league, bro. So this is what I'm trying to say. So that was Ollie's number 2, bro. You know what I mean? That man thought bringing back suits to games was going to change everything, bro. Like, that man didn't have a fucking clue, innit? So I can't lie. Yeah. This Carrick situation is different. Steve Holland, like, not only did he coach with elite coaches at Chelsea, but for England to get to a semi-final and a final, it wasn't Southgate, bro. Because Southgate out here relegating fucking Middlesbrough, bro. So you know that Steve Holland is the guy that was setting up the England squad, bro. Like, Southgate wasn't doing shit, bro. That's the reality. Southgate was just a guy that would talk to the players, bro. That's all he was. So we've got someone that's very, very experienced, bro. You know what I'm saying? And our defensive setup, 100%, he's got a lot to do with it, bro. There's a lot of videos online of him breaking down coaching and systems and stuff like that. This guy knows his shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking there. Yeah, Benitez, Mourinho, Hiddink, Conte, mad.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Mad, yo. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's bad deal. Mourinho, Benitez, Conte, and you add in Hiddink in that as well. People kept him around for a reason.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. You know what I mean? And then you look at Jonathan Woodgate. They're coming out saying, I forgot. Obviously, I knew he played for Real Madrid, but I forgot that he spoke Spanish because a lot of them, man, because I know Gareth Bale ain't speaking Spanish like that, but they're saying that Woodgate can communicate with the Spanish players and that. I doubt Michael Owen's Spanish is that good. Do you know what I'm saying? But man are saying that my man's out here communicating in Spanish with the Spanish players. And if he can do that as well, and man's already English as well, and he was a serious defender as well. It's an asset, bro, to the backroom staff. And then Johnny Evans was just a baller anyway, and he knows the club. So the backroom staff looks like man are actually thinking about these like
there's an idea around it. Yeah, because he was at Chelsea from 2009 to 2017. So like large parts of the successful period he's been there for. Yeah. 100%.
I'm trying to say, bro, there's a reason why they kept him there, bro.
Yeah. Quiet.
In that period, they would have won a good few trophies in that period as well.
Yeah, 2009 too. I'm sure there's a Chelsea fan in the chat that will list that off in a heartbeat. But yes, they won a Prem and the champs in Premier League.
Yeah, there'll definitely be a Prem and the champs in there somewhere. There has to be.
Yeah, there will be. Someone will list that off without doubt. Yeah, the Mainos thing, that is criminal. People almost back that. I'll say this now because we're talking about coaches and things of this nature. If you watch Kobbie Mainoo as a manager play football and go, I can't work with him, something's wrong with you. Even if he's not the profile that you like, he don't fit your system and all that. If you watch Mainoo play football and see somebody that talented on the football pitch and go, not only do I not want to work with that and I'm struggling, I don't want that at the football club, something is wrong with football management isn't with you. Even if he's not your preference. Sometimes it's F your preference and can this player help me out? Look at Pep, one of the greatest managers we've ever seen. He goes against his preferences. You think Haaland's his preference? You think DORGU's his preference? You think Semenyo's his preference? No. But guess what? He understands that pace and power is needed to help him in this league. That's why he'll go and get them players. Of course, you need technical ability alongside that. But you think if he was at Barcelona, he's saying, yeah, bring me DORGU. No. He's not saying that, but utilize what you have. This is where we're at with it. What are we talking about here? Go against, not against, but your principles. You should be, again, adaptability. Nonsense, man. Mainoo, playing a Garte and all this crap.
Bro, the Kobbie stuff's crazy. That man was saying he can't run. He's got the best running stats in the last 2 games. Everything they said about this youth, like, it's looking spooky, innit? Like, these men have died, man. These men have actually died, innit? And I'm just grateful, yeah? That's another thing they don't want to give the owners credit for. I am so grateful that they didn't allow Ruben Amorim to fuck up this team. Because if they would have sold Kobbie, yeah, that would have been one of the biggest L's, yeah, that we've seen at this club, yeah, in decades, bro. That's a big L. It's a big L, because this guy was actively trying to force this guy out of our football club,
Apparently he didn't sign off on the new deal. How true that is, I don't know, but that's why I heard, that he didn't want to sign up on the new deal. And we'll look at what Mainoo's doing, because you know why? He can run. You know why he can run people? Because he's a professional footballer. So he can run when you give him instructions to run. You know what Carrick did in the Arsenal game? Hey, sit close next to Casemiro. And anytime the ball's in and around the central areas, go close it down. Against Manchester City, he gave him further instruction, but simplified it. When Rodri gets the ball, you press him. Anytime Rodri's on the ball, you sprint towards him. When he's not, you sit next alongside Casemiro. And we know what he can do on the ball. You see that Megs on Declan Rice? That's quality. That's quality. And he's meant that. It was so slick. I missed it. Someone had to tell me afterwards. Like, I thought he just passed it round him. No. It went through his legs. What are we talking about?
And you know what's wicked, yeah? It's like, the reason why I like this free-flowing football is because you see who the ballers are and you see who rates who, yeah? Now we're playing like this. Everyone rates Kobbie, bro. Because Bruno will always pass Kobbie the ball, even if he's got players on him. Because he knows. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's clips of Kobbie getting onto Bruno, telling man not to lose the ball and to release the ball and that. Like, man understand that he's the possession guy, innit? Like, and there was a clip of Kobbie, like, celebrating with Casemiro, like, after one of the goals we scored or something like that. You can see, who's rated. You know them ones. You can see who's rated, bro. Like, this youth is rated highly in the dressing room. So when you decide to pick a fight, with someone like him, you fuck yourself over, bro. No. That's all you do. Because there's no way the club, we're going to be mad enough to let him go. Do you think we go out and we get Aiden Heaven and that from Arsenal, and we're trying to get these young players in, and then we're just going to let go of Kobbie Mainoo like that?
Facts.
It didn't even make no
was
sense.
Like, I'll go out on loan. It makes no type of sense. And then it's not even like Mainoo, one, he can help you on the pitch, and two, it's not even like man's like what's the word I'm looking for? Like an arrogant character. You know what I'm saying? Or he's causing issues or anything. Like, you don't hear nothing about him. don't hear nothing in regards.
Yeah, but he's the opposite though. He's the opposite though. Michael Carrick even said it, and Fletcher said it. Fletcher said, "Yo, he don't give much away. He don't really speak." Do you know what I mean? And then Michael Carrick was like, "Yo, he's quiet." Like, do you know what I mean? Carrick was coaching him when he was doing his badges, innit? Before he was supporting Ollie, because he said, "Yo, I was coaching him when he was 14 years old. Like, he don't talk, he don't really give too much away, but he's a good kid. Like, he just don't really say nothing." But they know him, so they know how to deal with him. Some other coaches, they see a youth like that. We had the same problem with Martial. They were like, "Oh, you don't smile in training. You don't do this. You don't do that." Brother, it's like, brother, not everyone's going to smile with you, bro.
Yeah, and not everyone's overly, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, overly talkative. Like. Sociable. Like, contrary to popular belief, even though I'm content creating that, I'm like that. I'm saying, I'm just chill. I just mind my business, chilled out, don't really talk too much. Like, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but people want people to be these flamboyant characters and be smiling. What do you do on the pitch? And you go pick a fight with him, and you're not even winning. You're not even winning matches. That's the craziest part. We ain't even being successful where we go, all right, we're playing well and we're winning games, so you leaving them out makes some type of sense, no? And we seen it even after the Manchester City game. Look at all the people in his comment section. The players I'm talking about. Yo, you should be playing Freemano, and all this. Because you know he's a baller. And we're seeing that now on the ball. But yeah, he can't run. So because he's not supremely mobile, all of a sudden he can't play in the Premier League. All right, man.
But the thing is, even that's a bit of a myth. You know the ones there. It's because he's not mad, like, he don't look mad energetic. Like, he don't look like Agate or like Rice. You know them ones. Them guys are just bursting up and down and stuff like that. But it's like, he's an on-the-ball football player anyway, so that's what you're supposed to judge him on, bro. His running stats tell you that he does run.
Yeah, because you know he can shift, because you don't run, like you said, in a way that people want him to. So being very energetic and running around and clamping people and and all these stuff, that's where it's from. That's where the issue's from. And you see it, when's the last time we doing rondos? I seen a clip from the Arsenal game. I think it was Casemiro who headed it down to Ahmad, and then he flicks it on and it goes back. We are doing rondos. We've all seen the
popping it.
Yeah, the rondos people.
Yeah, them man are being told to keep the ball now, bro. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like, even this Bruno thing, yeah, bro. The reason why Bruno is being more, he's being more actually more effective is because he's playing team football now instead of playing his own game, innit? And he's played his own game pretty much since he's come here, bro. And this is why I've despised a lot of the stuff that I've had to watch, because he plays with a complete disregard, yeah, for the team, bro. That's why man call it hero ball, because that's what he does, innit? Like, we're not seeing the hero ball now. We're seeing him get the ball and look for teammates. And it's just pop, 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 pop. Before that DORGU goal, yeah, brother, we had Arsenal, yeah. I've always said about Man United, no control, blood. Under Ollie, we had no control, blood. It was freestyle, counter-attacking football. Ruben, no control, blood. We're seeing Manchester United now pin Arsenal back on the edge of their box and just move the ball forward. Harry Maguire was in the fucking final third in build-up, bro. Like, we had everyone forward, yeah, at that point, yeah. Arsenal hoofed the ball away. They couldn't even play out because they were so fucking worried, yeah. And they don't have the technical players to play out under pressure like that. They hoofed it. Lissandro just picked the ball straight back up and said, yep, we're going again. And we just kept them pinned back before that goal. And all that comes from control, blood. We've never had control as a team for a long, long, long time, where we're moving the ball around and the other team's retreating. You know what I mean? And that's where the goal came from. Controlled and dominance, bro. And this is what we get when we just pass to our players instead of passing it into space, trying to get man to chase it. And that's why Bruno has looked better, because defensively, he's been disciplined, and offensively, he hasn't been a fucking cowboy for the most part. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
He hasn't been.
And bro, if he always played like this, I wouldn't have a problem with him.
Yes.
You know them ones. But the thing is, he does not. When he's left to his own devices, yeah, bro, he's a liability, bro.
It's Rocket League.
It's mad. He's a liability when he's left to his own devices. And this is why I've always slightly been mad at Man United, because he don't play that way for Portugal, because they won't allow it.
Yeah, we allowed it.
They won't allow it.
Yeah, we did.
There's too many man there. Ronaldo will grab him by his neck, bro. There's too many players that will say, bro, what are you doing?
Him and Bernardo Silva and Vitina and Leao and every etc. Yeah, there's too many ballers out there for them to go. And too many.
At Man United, Ollie was like,
Do what you want.
Cool. Just do what you was doing at Sporting.
Bro.
You know what I mean? They've blown so much smoke up his ass at Manchester United that he feels like he's above the football team. This is why he can come out and talk shit about the owners that pay his wages like that, because he feels like he's untouchable here. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't feel like he's part. He didn't feel like he was part of the team. He felt almost like, because I'm putting in this GA, I'm above all of this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like getting man of the matches, even when man's playing badly, doing all these other things. Like it was almost like he felt like he was too big for the club, innit? And that's crazy. That should never happen, bro.
He called the ownership cowards. He said they didn't have the courage to sell me. Hey, go tell your boss that they don't have the courage to do something and see how that goes.
And this is the problem. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem. So now that Carrick's kind of got everyone on a level playing field, and everyone understands that, yo, like we're all out here. It's a war thing, bro. This top 4, we're going for this top 4. Everyone's all in this together. It's a team game. Everyone looks good, bro. We've seen 2 team performances.
When's the last time we ain't even seen 2 team performances in the last 14 months?
Brother, we ain't seen, brother, front like to back, like 90-minute performances, brother.
It's been a long time.
2 performances like that under any fucking manager, bro, in a long time, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of, you can't even, like, obviously Casemiro was man of the match for me in both games, but if we put Cass to the side, because Cass is on a different level to everyone else in the team. Like, he's 5 Champions League world-class level. Like, forget Casemiro for a second, innit? If we take Cass out the team, everyone was fucking like, everyone was good, bro. Like, everyone was a 7.5 to 8 and up. Everyone.
Because you know why? The manager helped cover up the deficiencies and weaknesses of certain players. And also on top of that, played to people's strengths. And on top of that, played the opposition that was in front of us and set up in that way. Who would have thought? Because we was all concerned about fullbacks. Leading into these 2 games, main topic of conversation in regards to Manchester United weaknesses was Shaw and Dalot at fullback. It was Semenyo and DORGU. It was Trossard and Martinelli and Saka or whoever's out wide for them. That was it. So you know what he did? Play 2 players in front of those fullbacks who are going to help them out. Hey, Casemiro go out for either side from time to time. Same with Maino. Same if it was Bruno dropping in. And guess what? Who would have thought doubling up with your fullback would help the fullback defensively? Because it gives the winger 2 players to go past.
I mean, come on, lad.
Who would have thought that? Hey, I got to move a couch. You know what I'm saying? So is it easy for me to move a couch by myself, or do I call Rants and say, hey, can you help me lift this couch out the house?
This is what I'm trying to... Bro, it's bullshit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, this is why Loman said Carrick's just come in and enforce the basics, bro.
Yo, this is why I'm laughing at. This is all man's been asking for. And people, that's why I've been so annoyed and been so frustrated and infuriated and at times just insulted when people say we're asking for too much for the basics, you know, to help the team out. And who would have thought that these lot can play football? Like, we don't have good attackers. We have players, yes, the quality of player needs to improve overall, but we have good enough players to go to places and compete and win, as we're seeing right now. Yeah, Dalot was on point. Shaw was on point, but they was also
Dalot made up for the fuckeries against Man City, yeah?
He did very well against Trossard.
He made up for it, bro. In the last game, he was immense, bro.
Yeah, he did very, very well. He did.
He was immense.
Very well.
He showed a lot of maturity in that Arsenal game. You know what I'm saying?
He did extremely well, and as they all did,
bro. Now, I mean, I would keep Casemiro as well, but you know what it is, yeah? If they don't keep Casemiro,
I think that Cass's decision, though. I think Cass.
Yeah, I agree. I think Cass and his family are just like, you know what? Don't be surprised if he goes somewhere. He goes back to Brazil, maybe.
Yeah, you know, go back to Brazil. Like you, Casemiro, you've clocked the game. This is just extra.
Yeah.
When he joined for us, I've used this analogy before. I use it again. It's like when you play GTA and you clock the game, and now you're just running around doing side missions. That's Casemiro. He's complete, and he's helped us win a couple of trophies. Granted, more involved in the first than the second. And if he can have a good end to this season, help leave us in the Champions League as well. Hey, props to him, and you can see in it. Yeah, at least he left a goodbye message. But yeah, we'll go Saudi, get big money, go back to Brazil. I'm not sure what Brazilian club he came through, or who he's a fan of over there. But yeah, props to Casemiro, man. Like, and that's it. So we need to go and spend big in the midfield. But props to Carrick again, man, and over the moon about that win. And look at the goals we scored. That DORGU finish. Shame he's out for 10 weeks because he's flying and in form.
We're doing at Barclays, bruv. Some of them goals, man. Like, fam, it's unbelievable, fam. Like, when I'm seeing what we're doing right now, it's like it's impossible not to be happy, yeah, with what Man United are doing right now. It's impossible, bro. Like even our biggest ops here have to respect what we're doing.
Yes, because it's like even people were like, "That's the most entertaining game I've watched in a minute," and it weren't entertaining because of Arsenal. Tell you that.
Bro, where man have said that to me, you know, like man in the boxing gym were like, bro, I ain't watched football in years, but I just felt like one of the old games.
Yeah, because you know why? We actually attempted to go and score more goals. We didn't say, "Hey, we scored 1, let's sit back. We scored 2, let's sit back. We scored 3." No, we attempted to. There was an actual intent to go there and score more goals, and that DORGU goal bins it, Konya. Notice everyone's quiet right now with the same way they're quiet about the criticism of Maino. Same with him, because the over-the-top criticism he received, because people will wax lyrical about top managers that they rate. So whether that's Pep, whether that's Arteta, and talk about their influence on their team from a good standpoint and how they make good players better and how important they are to this team going on to win major trophies. So you don't think a manager who is the worst we've ever seen can do the opposite? You don't think Amorim could affect Acuna or an Maino as we've been talking about? But no, he's terrible. This ain't Wolves, Maverick. I've been saying this, do better. And we've seen that with that. Is anyone surprised he scored that goal? No. You know why? Because we know his quality. It's not a shock. It's not a shock. I was saying shoot. As soon as he takes that touch out of his feet, I'm saying shoot this.
But you know exactly where it was going as well, man. The way that he used his countryman, yeah, to whip the ball around him as well, bro. Different.
And the Martinez pass as well into Maino quality. Maino then into quality, man. Maino then into him and then he's whipped it round. But we're not sure that's to his quality, because if that's Mason Mount, I'm saying pass it out wide. That's what I'm saying. If that's Mount in that situation, hey, pass the ball. Don't shoot. I'm saying yes, shoot, because I know what you're capable of. And he did that outside of the goal. He was excellent. And he was excellent against Manchester City as well. Good player. And now 100%. He's been given a platform to succeed.
That's it. And facts tell me as well, like you can kind of
big up to
you look at Michael Carrick and you just kind of know what he's going to do. With Ruben, yeah, it was almost like we were sitting there waiting to be disappointed with the lineup every game.
It's like, you don't want to watch
waiting to be disappointed.
And then you see
like,
the lineup and you go,
Dallo left wing back, and we're like, oh, brother. Like, man, we're just waiting to be let down, innit? With Michael Carrick, he's just doing all the basics to a very, very high level, bro. And that's the sign of a good coach, bro. Like, you don't need to overcomplicate things, bro. Like, your players, for the most part, yeah, should do what they're supposed to do, innit? Like, just set the team up, yeah, to be successful. That's actually your job. Pick the right team, make the right subs. If you just do those things as a coach, most of the time you're gonna get the results that you deserve, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And you be a little brave. Like, he brought on Sesko when he could have decided to shut up shop and bring on a more defensive player to worry about containing Arsenal. And instead, we still had a focal point.
Yeah, and that lets not only your own players know, but also the opposition know. Hey, big up, man. Appreciate it, Abzino. It also lets your own players know and the opposition know where you're going. I think it was Fabregas who did an interview, and he was talking about how if you're up 1-0 and then you make a defensive change, that gives the onus to the opposition and also makes your own team think, all right, let's sit back. He's making attacking changes. You know what it tells Manchester United? Hey, go for this. That's why I'm bringing on Cunha. That's why I'm bringing on Sesko. And it lets Arsenal know, hey, they're still going for this. They're not shutting up shop psychologically. Again, simple. Hey, attacking players means we're going for this. Defensive players means, hey, we're trying to hold on to whatever lead we have, or we're comfortable with the draw. Go for it. And if you lose, you lose. But go out swinging in the fight, man. Like, that's what we talking about. Go try win. And hey, we've done that because we have the quality to do so. Ain't Højlund and Garnacho up there. That's not what it is.
And that's what's been the big change for us as well. Like, we've actually got quality, bro. If that 1v1, yeah, is Garnacho, yeah, instead of
against them, brother, yeah, he misses that.
He misses that.
Yeah, 100% he misses that. Højlund misses that. He misses that 100%. It's a straight out rail.
I mean, Garnacho probably overruns it, blood, and runs it into the keeper's hands.
Yeah. He does.
That's what he probably does. Do you know what I'm saying? So
about him. They done with him.
That's it. So with the substitutions, bro, that's what we say, guys, bro. It's them silent agreements, bro. You just don't make them. You know what I'm saying? When you take off defensive players and put in an attacker, you tell your team and you tell the opposition team that, yo, we're here to win the game. And the same goes the other way around. That's why a lot of the times when teams make defensive subs, yeah, the reason why Man City drew with Arsenal is because Pep made it very clear to Arsenal that they were happy
with the 1-0 lead.
With the 1-0, bro. And they took off their attacking players, put on some more defensive players, and it spurred Arsenal on. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to call their bluff here, and when you're 1-0 up, you need to bring on more attackers, bro, because that kind of makes the other team second guess what their natural inclination to do is. And your natural inclination when you're losing is to chase the game, bro.
Yep.
So if you see the other team and they say, no, we're setting up to hit you on the counter when you do chase the game, it makes you a bit more reluctant to go for it. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where Pep kind of let Arsenal know that, yeah, cool, we're happy with the 1-0. And they ended up winning the game, bro. And like this Mazraoui substitution, yeah, if you guys watch carefully, yeah, because there's a video out there, yeah, showing the bench, the reactions on the bench after every goal, innit? The Premier League posted it, I think, on YouTube or something in the shorts.
I'll have to check it.
As soon as we bagged that third goal, do you know what I mean? We're celebrating the goal, and Woodgate says to Carrick, he's like, yo, like, boom, change it. And brother, before the camera panned back to the pitch, Maz is on the pitch, bro, and Woodgate was the one that made the change, bro. And it's sick because it shows that the way that we're actually set up, yeah, like everyone's playing a part there. Everyone.
People are doing their jobs. People are being proactive. You mentioned it there, Woodgate. He's not getting lost that we just scored.
Yeah.
He's concentrating. All right, what are we, again, proactive. All right, what can we do to help this situation? All right, you know what? Yeah, put Mazraoui and we've just scored. They're probably going to go for it. Get Maz on the pitch because he's defensively solid and we know what time it is. Yeah, it is. And even an uncomfortable conversation, Khalif. I've praised it, even though I'm critical of Ineos. One thing I do like is the recruitment. I look at the players we brought in, and I've been saying this, which is even more of a crime and indictment on them and on Amorim, because I've said this before. We brought in better players and got worse on the pitch. That shouldn't happen. How are you bringing me more GNA? However much Cunha and Abramo scored between them in this league for Wolves and Brentford, respectively, 40 GNA, and we look worse going forward. No,
bro,
you
they
should
were giving it
better.
that big fish bullshit, yeah, with Cunha, yeah. What's all this chat, bro? And then you just packed out Arsenal, bro.
Just packed out Arsenal at the Emirates. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what? Dance floor settings. Now what? Now what we talking about?
I'm saying, like, bro, man, after
Lingard, I was in the black kit there. You know what time it is.
Be serious. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. It's like, respect what man are doing, bro. And the thing is, yeah, it's not an uncomfortable conversation for me. Man are calling me an Ineos apologist and all these other things. It's like, no, bro. You need to understand that the Glazers have been running footballing operations for a long time. And they've neglected the club. It's very easy to be seen, bro. They've neglected the club in the sense that they never set it up, yeah, in a way for it to move past Sir Alex Ferguson doing everything. Because a lot of people need to understand that before that, Sir Alex Ferguson used to run the club from top to bottom.
Him and
David Gill.
Two goats.
And then when you lose them both
at the same time, yo.
Do you know what I mean? At the same time, they never set up the club in a way with an infrastructure for it to move past it. So it was always set up needing a manager that had to run the club from top to bottom. But modern football hasn't worked like that for a long time. So we didn't move with the times, innit? Like, they don't understand football, so they're not going to understand that. All they care about is their bottom line, innit? They were just about marketing and profit, and that's it. That's all they cared about, innit? The bottom line is, yeah, we needed Ineos to come in and make us competitive, because if they didn't come in, it would have been the same thing, because no one can say that the Glazers didn't invest in the club, because they spent bare money, bro. We spent bare money, but we bought the wrong players.
Yeah, there was no plan. And in regards to that about the signing for the club and not for a manager, and this is where now the next manager, whoever it is, should align with that. So you can have an idea of how we're trying to play. Cool. You bring in somebody who aligns with what you're trying to do. So this is why when you're interviewing whoever it is, so whether it's Carrick, whether it's the Zerbi, Tuchel, and she's like, whatever manager you want, people, insert manager name here into the sentence. It should be in line with what you are doing. So there shouldn't be. Why is Amorim talking about, I'm here as the manager, not the coach? How is it that he wants to sell Maino, but you want to keep Maino? He wants to sell Xerxes, but you want to keep Xerxes.
Well, then it shows you that the manager wasn't aligned with the club in the first place. And this is what I mean.
What happened?
This is why.
It's mad.
But this is why fans shouldn't like Ruben Amorim. I would argue, if you like Ruben Amorim, you don't like this football club, because the guy made it clear that he wasn't Man United, bro.
He made
it clear, bro.
He's made it clear he don't like you lot.
Yeah, he don't like you.
How you don't say goodbye to the fans?
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this guy is an arrogant dickhead, bro. that was anti everything that this club was about. Like, if you've got any positive feelings for him, you don't really care about this football club because you should despise him. The same way Arsenal fans should despise Arteta, bro. They should despise him. Do you know what I'm saying? They really should despise the guy, bro, because, brother, when Arsene Wenger can't even believe the football that Arsenal are playing, you know they're in a dark place, bro. They're in a dark place. And you know what's funny? Yeah, Troops don't like Arteta, never really has. Lee don't like Arteta, never really has. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you look at the guys that don't like Arteta, they all tend to be around a certain age group, yeah, and they've seen Arsenal, yeah, in their pomp, bruv, and they're like, yo, this ain't Arsenal, bro.
Nah, because they were
Troops are falling asleep in the
game. He's falling asleep, bro. He's falling asleep and watching logs.
That's not Arsenal. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would hate Arteta, bro, because, brother, the football is beyond, it's horrible, blood.
Yeah, it's dreadful. And you have the players, again, as much as people will talk about their attack and not rating it, it can play better than that. Like Eze not being able to get, I don't care. As again, back to the main old thing I just mentioned earlier on in the show. Same with Eze. You watch Eze play football and go, I can't work with that. I can't utilize that. Something's wrong with you as a manager. There's no way you watch Eze play football and go, I can't utilize his skill set. What? All right. But I'm going to play Martinelli. Okay. I'm going to buy Madueke and I'm going to send Wanyeri out. I'm sorry, Wanyeri's better than Madueke. I don't care what anybody says. That's not even a debate. How you let Wanyeri go to bring in Madueke?
It's crazy, isn't it?
What are you trying to...
Again, but this is what I mean. Like, that's not a footballing decision. Like, what are you doing? Because Ethan is a better footballer than Noni. And there's no way... Brother, Ethan was contributing, bro. Like, he was scoring goals. And he was getting assists, bro. Like, so you brought in a guy that's getting no goals, no assists. You're trying to tell me if Ethan didn't get the minutes that Noni got, that he wouldn't be racking up GA right now?
I'll tell you this. He would have got a goal or assist right now this season. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you that much. He would have at least one goal or one assist, at least bare minimum, yes. So you're telling me Wanyeri on one side and Eze on the other side is not better than anything Arsenal are putting out? Or if you want to put Eze in the 10, have Saka right, and no, Saka left, and have Wanyeri from the right. Because if you have Saka on his left foot, he's crossing the ball. And then you know what that can help with? Gyökeres. Because Gyökeres will get the ball earlier because Saka's not cutting in. He's actually crossing him the ball. You would have thought. Right. Who would have thought? Hey, just kick the ball towards him and see what he can do. Granted, he does look limited and he looks poor, but again, help him. We've seen it with Sesko. Fletcher figured that out in one game. Hey, he's 6'5". Hey, DORGU, when you get the ball, cross it into the box. Cunha, Bruno, when you get the ball, he's 6'5". He should be. He's a backup power forward. Could be coming off the bench for the Hornets. What are we talking about? Kick the ball long into the box towards him. A man scored 2 goals and had, 8 shots on target? He probably didn't have 8 shots on target in his last 8 games. All right. But again, simplify it. Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Wanyeri a baller.
He's a baller, bro.
I rate him.
If we never had so many left-footed ballers, I'll be running the prop. You know them, man. But bro, I can't lie, bro. The quota's full right now.
We need the other side if we're gonna go there. But I like DORGU and Cunha's options over there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so do I, brother. I can't lie. Our attack is cold. Like, I'm happy with our attack. You know, like if we can keep the 6 that we've got, I don't think we need no one, bro. I just think we need to just get 3 midfielders, bro.
Yeah, it is. And it depends obviously on the Bruno situation as well. If he doesn't.
No, but I'm saying 3 midfielders. If Bruno and Cass leave, and then you get 3 top midfielders, you're cool, bro. Like I would break the bank here, and I'd go and get Anderson, and Ambeleba, all 3 of them.
Get all 3, you guys. That's this guy.
I'll do a Cunha and Mbumo thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? And just slap, get all 3 of them. Like,
just get all 3 of them. Combine 200 million or something.
200 million, bro. Break it up however you want, because even if we get 50 mil for Bruno, yeah, they're saying his release clause like 50 mil or 52 million or something.
Okay, I didn't know.
If we get 50 million for Bruno and we get Rashford money, even if we get 40 million euros for Rashford, yeah, and we get fucking 40 however much money from Mason Greenwood sale.
Yeah, don't forget Højlund as well. Højlund like 40
Rasmus Højlund money, bro. We could drop 200 million, bro. And just get all 3 of them.
I'm with that. Drop 200 M's and get all 3. Run me that.
Yeah, bro, just do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we need to do. And then just go get an understudy left back, bro. Like, for Luke Shaw. That's all we need, bro. Yeah, like, I'll be real.
I'd go get Van der Ven from Spurs. I ain't gonna lie and play him left back, you know. I'll go get Van der Ven. 100, you unhappy there? Don't let him go Liverpool. Go get Van der Ven. For real? I would. 100%. Him at left back. Yeah, run that. And then you got whether it's Martinez or Heaven next to him. I would go get starting left back.
He could play there, bro. The way he drives forward with the ball and shit, he probably could play there.
Again, like DORGU, when you look at him and you go, yeah, you attack. I swear, is he not their highest goal scorer? I swear Van de Ven got more goals than Jokkers.
He's up there. He's up there.
Van de Ven's got like 5-6 goals. I'm sure
he's absolutely up there.
In the chat will let us know. And let me ask you though, Rants. I don't even got your thoughts on this. Thoughts on this whole Palmer thing and him apparently.
I've always said he's coming back, right? Coming back to Manny, but just not now. I think another year.
You think that's later on. Okay.
I called it for ages, bro. I said Cole Palmer, bro. Like who was I winding up about that? It wasn't. It was probably Don. It was probably Don. I was winding up about that. Maybe was it last season or like maybe the season before that, bro. I've been talking about Palmer to Man United for time, bro. Like it's gonna happen.
Run me that, man.
It was 100% gonna happen.
Run me Palmer to OT. We can get him cheap. He kicks up a fuss, refuse to go training and all that. Hey, let's get him out of cut fee. Hey,
Palmer definitely plays for Man United, bro. Like even man saw a video of him doing some promo for I can't remember who it was for. Could have been a Premier League or something, and they had all the legends there in it. They had Rooney, Drogba, Henry, and that. And then them man were like, "Oh, is it true that you're a Man United fan, bro?" And he just started smirking, blood. You know them ones. And then obviously he picked Rooney. They said if you could play with any of these players, who would you play? And he said, "Oh, Rooney, innit? Like Rooney's his guy, blood." You know what I'm saying? So like he's a known Man United fan. And that's the one thing about us here. When you look at Cunha and Mbumo, they're Man United fans as well, blood. And it's like, brother, I'll be real, yeah. There's something in that. You can see Cunha, bro, like his face lights up, bro. Like he's so grateful to be at the club, bro. Like
man grabbed
it means everything to him. You can see it.
You know what I'm saying? Man grabbed the camera. That's just pure emotion right there, man. So we're the biggest. Let it be known. He knows. What a banger as well. The way he whipped that, just yeah. It's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everything's over. Yeah, that's done because it's an obligation to buy if they finish top 4, and they'll probably finish in the Champions League spot. So yeah, man, let's get money. And he went out here anyway.
You see that? So we get the Rashford money, the Rasmus money, get some money for Bruno, slap 200 million down, and get all 3 of these brothers.
I'm not against it.
But Illiman and Jai is the only winger here that I would say, fuck it, like go get.
He's right-footed. I'm correct in saying so.
Yeah, right? You can play on the left, bro. You can play on the left.
You know what? I'm not mad at it. Buy from within the Premier League. So if you're saying go get that trio of midfield, you run me Van de Ven and that, buy from within. Go go ransack the rest of the Premier League. I'm with
it, bro.
If Van is cheap on the hey, why not?
That's what I mean, and that's nearly 100 million from sales. This is what I'm trying to say. If we do those things, and plus the saving on the wages, people are forgetting the saving on Cass's wages and Bruno's wages. That's nearly 750,000 a week saved on wages.
Adding Rashford's as well. That's over $1 million.
Yep, and Sancho will be off the wage bill as well. You're right.
1.3, 1.4.
Yeah, see, that's crazy money you were thinking about now. Do you see what I mean? So. Hall's not free until 2029, guys. Apparently the information online is not correct. It's saying 2027, but it's not. Lewis Hall. I think it's later.
Right. Okay. Because we do need a fullback. We need a left back.
But it's like
midfield is more important, but go get me a starting left back.
But the thing is, I think Luke Shaw is he's a favorite, innit? I think if Carrick stays, brother, Luke Shaw's gonna be the left back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sign a left back, even if he does.
I think we need to sign a left back, but we need to sign one that's happy to be on the bench, bro. And that's probably gonna mean we sign a.
Go on.
That means we sign a younger one.
No,
you see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So we need another one with the mold of a DORGU, someone that's gonna be cheap.
You can do that.
I think that's the only way, bro. Do you know what I mean? Somehow Luke Shaw's managed to stay fit, bro. You know what I mean? And
is Luke Shaw for you in a nutshell?
Maybe it's the 1 game a week is helping as well.
And that should help us with the what's it called? That should help us with the race for top 4. That should definitely help because everyone else is in Europe. So whether it's Villa in Europa League or the rest in the Champions League, now 1 game a week can be a help, people, when you actually have a competent manager. Now we can actually plan a week in advance, and training can actually help now, rather than someone being terrible, but one game a week's gonna help. But we went backwards. All right, make it make sense. Make that make sense. So yeah, it's on to Fulham, and I'm looking for the same endeavor, same application, same effort in that Fulham game.
Yeah, fact. The man said, sure, Dorgu, Malacia, and Dalot can do a job there. We need midfielders. I agree. That's what I'm saying.
No Dalot, please.
I agree, bro. No, but it's true though. Like, we need to be real, yeah? Yes. It's like, we're not going to be able to fix everything at once. And I think the priority needs to be midfield, bro.
Definitely prioritize the midfield.
You've got depth, man. Like, even Lenny Euro, if man need to do an emergency right-back thing, he can do it. You know,
that's cool because we got Maserati over that side. I trust the youngster over that side as well. But I don't know who.
But that's what I mean. Or even an emergency Aiden Heaven left back thing if we need to. Like, I'm sure we could do that as well.
That's not the worst idea.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And Maz can definitely play left back as well. True. I think we can do it. But we need to focus on that midfield because that midfield, yeah, has been neglected for a very long time.
Yeah. I think they'll address it because all the reports is saying Baliba, Watt, and Anderson.
That's what all the reports are saying that they're looking to do a major overhaul of the midfield in the summer.
And we need that. And we know what? That being said, we need a midfielder now. I know we've been linked to Ruben Neves. Go get someone on loan. Get somebody on loan.
Brother, the window closes when, guys? What day does the window close?
It's the 31st and 4 days from now. Yeah, it's
so
4
days. Is that this week? That's this week, right? It's the 27th
like
now. So
yeah, it's the 27th, like Friday.
See that?
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's one of them ones. The window closes soon, and I tell you what, if Man United go get
a midfielder, they need to go get one.
Oh, it's February, they're saying. 2nd of Feb or February the 1st.
Oh, that's cool then. That gives us a little more extra time.
If Man United actually go and get a midfielder on loan, I think it's a big statement of intent, you know.
Please. Yes, I need statements of it. That's what I need, statements of intent. See, same way we made statements with these 2 wins and performances, we need that in the transfer market. Help Carrick now. Because we are 1 injury away from Agate till the rest of the season. Don't want that. So therefore, go and address it. I mentioned it, I think last week or a couple of weeks ago. Same way we went and got Sabitzer in that window. I'm not saying go and sign Sabitzer now.
That was a good signing, bro. We went and got a player that's a Champions League pedigree midfielder, bro. Yes. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what we need. Just temporarily, no option to buy, no obligation to buy. Like an interim manager, an interim midfielder for now. Yeah, refusing to. Yeah, we just need an interim midfielder, ideally 2. But if you can get 1, cool. Refusing to rule out a late loan, get it done. Because what happened to the secret midfielder we was looking at? Go get a midfielder for now. Because we need.
Trust me, if they could go and get someone like a Neves or something like that.
I'm cool. I'm cool with Neves until now to the end of the season. Don't even matter the profile. Just go and get something else in there in addition to help out. Yeah.
No, facts. This window's been dead. Nothing's really happened. Obviously, Aston Villa have done what they needed to do because they've had some bad injuries in it. So they've had to act fast. They brought in Tammy, they brought in Douglas Luiz, and they brought Leon Bailey back as well. So yeah, they've had to make a few moves because their hands have been forced in it. So it'll be very interesting, man, to see. But I'm optimistic. Even if we don't bring anyone else in, we've got enough to get top 4. But I'd be pleasantly surprised, innit? Like, I'm optimistic that we can go and get someone in.
Yeah, like we need that 100%. Like we need them to go and get somebody else in without doubt. Yeah, like short-term midfield signings, make it happen.
But bro, even the fact that man's hearing someone said that Angel Gomez is going to Wolves, blood. I need to fact check that. But if he's available, blood, we should have gone and got him, blood, in midfield.
You got him. Like man, I'm mentioning Neves, Douglas Luiz is on the move. Go and get one of these midfielders. Go and get someone.
Douglas Luiz already gone to Aston Villa. Here we go went today.
Yeah, so go get someone. Help out because we might need something even in game, even necessarily an injury or suspension. It might be an in-game thing. Where you're like, all right, Casemiro or Maino are struggling or whatever, or you want to push Maino further forward or something like that. Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen.
That's what I'm trying to say. So no, we're gonna see, innit? We're gonna see people, but I don't know. It's a good situation to be in. Even though DORGU's injured, yeah, we got the best DORGU, yeah, for the most important games that we needed him for. Do you know what I'm saying?
Key for those 2 games, man. The work rate he gets through was needed for those 2
have been elevated highly, blood. Like them DORGU stocks are through the roof right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so we just need to see, man. And it's another opportunity for another player now to get a run of games and to pick up some form. Cunha probably just comes into the team.
Yeah, Cunha play left. I want to see that. I've been wanting to see it. Cunha left and Bremo middle, Ahmad right. Yes. With Mano would link it up. Yes. Yes, run me that. You know, the mobility and the link ups and everything.
So you're saying, so what? You're keeping Mbumo down the middle, yeah?
I'm keeping Bremo as the 9. Yeah. I'm keeping Bremo as the 9 for this. Let me see this. I know people have mentioned it about like his link up play and his hold up play and stuff like that. Let me see. Because if as a 9, no one would have selected him as a 9. Very few people have selected him as a 9 before that Manchester City game. Yes, granted, we played on the counter. Yes, against Arsenal, we played less with the ball. I think he's good enough technically. To do that. That's why I'd keep Bremo down the middle. And if it don't work, you got Sesko, you got Xerxes. There's
if it don't work, swap him and Cunha and just you're right.
Options. But I'm running Bremo through the middle. I've been saying this. I trust him in front of goal. That's numero uno. I trust him in front of goal. I trust his hold-up play. I think he's strong enough and has the physical capabilities to do that. He can spin in behind. He can drop short. He can drift right. He can drift left. That mobile front. You ain't trying to play against that. You mentioned the
one thing about him is he can fucking finish, bro.
And again, I trust him in front of goal. He's the one player, one-on-one. If I can select a player to be one-on-one and we need it to win the game, it's him. The composed finish against City. The composed finish against Arsenal. Run it, and it's that mobile front three you mentioned about 08, and obviously they're nowhere near the level. But Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez. That's one thing we've done in our pump when you look at our best teams, probably outside of Van Persie, mobile.
Yeah, mobile, fluid front three.
Even if you go back to the 90s, you know what I'm saying? If it's cold there, and then you got flying wingers in. Even before Sharp and Kanchelskis, that's how far back I'll take it in regards to that pace. And then you had Cole after that with Giggs. And you had Beckham over the other side. Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez. Supremely. That was our teams. That was the best. Obviously, Van Persie was a little change to that. But yeah. Pace, man.
You're not wrong, bro. But one thing that we can agree on, yeah, is that we're looking forward to the game.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can't wait. We play Sunday. I genuinely can't wait. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, I get to see Manchester United play. I'm looking for the same performance levels, and I'm looking for a win, looking for a clean sheet as well. It's important that we back that up. And then it will be 3 games in a row. Let's see where we're at in the, come the end of the season. Because other teams are going to drop points. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So, I would keep Mbeumo down and playing down the middle. But look at the enthusiasm we're talking about, and people want to call us negative and all this nonsense. No, we're happy. You know why? Because United are playing well, looking forward to games. And yes, hype up the video as well. Big up everyone watching, man. Appreciate all of you lot. Big up.
Nah, I couldn't agree more, man. And I like also the way that Carrick spoke about our players as well. Like, he spoke about the different profiles that we have. He spoke about the attackers. He spoke about Sesko, what he gives us, what Xerxes gives us. And he understands, innit? He understands that Xerxes is a facilitator. He understands that Brian's a finisher. We've got loads of different profiles, innit? And it's going to be interesting to see how he gets the best out of all of them, because he's going to have to. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to in order to get us European football.
It's horses for courses. So there's going to be games that suit Sesko probably more, or there might be a game that suits Xerxes, and whether that's not necessarily from the start, even if that's changing in the game as well. But I look at our fixtures now, and I'm taking it a game at a time. I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I look at it and I go, Fulham, Spurs at home. We owe Spurs. Go beat Fulham. Spurs are horrible. Hopefully they don't sack Thomas Frank by then.
I don't think it matters, bro. Their squad is so nasty.
It's horrible. Yeah. I just don't want them on a new manager bounce or anything, but go beat them. And then it's Everton away. No, it's West Ham away, Everton away. Obviously, Everton will be tough. West Ham have been horrible. Go there and win. And then you're talking... it's 5 wins in a row, is it? No, 6, because you got Arsenal, City, and that's 4. It'd be 6 wins in a row. And I believe there's an international break there. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's just keep it going, guys. Do you know what I mean? Let's just keep it going. We'll win this game at home. And then, we just keep it moving, bro. But, like, I'm happy with the way that everything's going, man. Even the way that Jason Wilcox has built the backroom stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously he would have sat down with Michael Carrick, and they would have built that backroom stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because he would have wanted to bring Woodgate in. Woodgate was at Middlesbrough with him, but the Johnny Evans one, Johnny Evans was recently at the club, so that would have been a recommendation. Obviously, he knows Johnny Evans anyway, and Steve Holland thing would have been a Wilcox recommendation. Do you know what I mean? So
that's a smart one. I like the Steve Holland.
It's very smart, man, and also it shows that they haven't thrown Carrick under the bus, you know them ones, because if you brought in Michael Carrick at this time and you didn't give him any experience around him, you kind of are throwing him under the bus a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You setting him up tight.
Yeah. So it's good that they've given him a bit of a buffer in it and given him experience next to him to help him through the process, in it. Even though he would have felt like he could do the job anyway, you always need that kind of experience. And bro, I think that's going to be the difference for us, because when you look at Liverpool's next 5 games, I see them dropping points and starting to fall away, and then it's only really Chelsea. It's only really Chelsea, to be honest.
Yeah, but even Chelsea
are inconsistent, but they've got the easiest run out of all of us in the next 5.
But you know what that means? Drop points. That's Chelsea in a nutshell. Like, Chelsea have done that all season long. When you think, hey, Chelsea are nailed on to get a win here, they'll go draw or lose. And then when you think, hey, you know what? Chelsea tough here, like 10 man out there, a man down to Arsenal. You think, hey, you know what? They're about to get packed up, put in a great performance. Barcelona at home, pack them up, but then they'll draw to Karabag away. They'll lose at home to Sunderland. Like, they are literally, because they rely, I've said this, the gap with Chelsea, the gap between their best players and the rest, I think, is the biggest. So when you look at Palmer and Caicedo and Cucurella and Reece James, they're top of the top. But then you back that up, it's like, all right, so you got Reece James and Cucurella, and then your centre backs are Tosin and Chalobah. You then got Caicedo, and then you've got Enzo, who I think is decent but nothing special. You got Cole Palmer, cold, and then you've got Garnacho, Neto, and Liam Delap. It's like that's where their struggles come. That's where it is. So yeah, I'm looking. Let me actually have a look at their run. I've not actually checked their run, who they got. So yeah, West Ham at home, Wolves away, Leeds at home, Burnley at home, and then into Arsenal. Yeah, that is favourable. Of course, they got Champions League, and if they don't make top 8, even though I think they will make top 8, unfortunately, they won't have a playoff game. So hopefully that will. Hoping these European distractions hinder the teams in and around us as well. Because that could be key in us getting the next manager.
Absolutely. So yeah, man. Big up the chat, man. Yeah, man. Make sure you subscribe as well to Sarcasm City TV. The link is there, people. I'm gonna go cook some food, and then I'm probably, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna go live. Probably gonna go live on Twitch.
There we go.
Probably gonna go live on Twitch for a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I'll run a premiere though. I could run a premiere. I've got a backlog of content that I need to put out on this platform. So maybe I will drop maybe I'll drop a Rants Reacts premiere tonight at 10 o'clock, people. Yeah, I'll drop one at 10 o'clock still. But yeah, there's loads of stuff to do. Tomorrow's Champions League. I haven't decided if I'm doing a game yet. This Newcastle PSG, I might potentially do that.
That'd be a good game.
Do you know what I'm saying? I might potentially do that, but then I've got Thursday and Friday. Because yeah, man, need to make sure that man keep the Rants Reacts content coming, because it's doing well, man. It's doing really well on the channel. And bruv, United are good again, bro. Like, I can't lie, bruv. It's just cool. I'm just happy to watch my team now, blood. You know them ones there. It's one of them ones. I don't really care about watching a lot of other people's teams now. Because if the football's shit, it's like, cool, I just wait to watch my United now.
And that's where I'm at with it. Genuinely looking forward to the games coming up. Not just the games, and see how we play and how we set up and go get this win and rise up the table, everything like that. Yeah, man. Go beat Fulham, man. Go make it 3 wins from 3.
That's it. You know what I mean? So big up everyone inside. Make sure you subscribe to Flawless's channel. Make sure you're in the Discord, innit, so you get the notifications for when I'm live on Twitch, people. So yeah, man, I'll see you guys over there shortly. And yeah, there'll probably be a premiere here at 10 o'clock as well, man. So big up everyone inside. We're gonna raid Dan Potts, innit? So make sure you drop a Rants raid. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bruv. Drop a Spanish omelette in the chat, blood, because that's exactly what Arteta is, blood. Carrick cooking up Spanish omelettes, blood. Pep and Arteta in the frying pan, rude boy.
Yeah.